What is cracking, my family? T Money. After being on a bit of a hiatus, I'm back, and I'm here to give you guys a mouthful, to say the least. But before we get into the update, of course, I just feel like it's been so long, so I want to say I miss you guys. I hope everybody's doing well as you can be doing, given the situation that we are currently living in. It's pretty surreal. It's pretty hard to believe that this is a reality, but it's scary. And I just hope everybody's doing well. I've been working a lot, so I'm very fortunate in that respect. Being in the food industry, we're kind of needed, essential, as they say. So yeah, but risk comes along with it, having to be out there every day. Um, but I only work with like 6 or 7 people, so it's pretty cool, pretty good. But yeah, so we've been working, and business has not slowed down. It's actually picked up for us, so I'm thankful for that. But it's been pretty crazy, and literally, I'm just like so tired by the time I get out of work every day. I just want to come home and chill. I don't even really have much time to watch movies because every time I put a movie on, I fall asleep. But I hope everybody's doing well. All my YouTube fam out there, I wanted to do a quick little update for you guys. I have a ton of stuff, so stay tuned for a bunch of videos. And I know I have that giveaway. Everything's still right down there. I'm looking at it, so we'll get around to that sometime soon, I promise. But yeah, first and foremost, I hope everybody is surviving this apocalypse, this crazy reality that we're living in. And just be safe, be fucking safe. I just keep thinking about, like, God forbid I get sick, living in a household with my fucking family, it's just scary, man. It's like a domino effect, and I'm just worried. But anyways, that's not what I'm here for. I love you guys. It's good to be back. See, I haven't cut my hair. I actually had a haircut scheduled like the week that shit went down, basically. So like my haircut guy was like, unfortunately, well, he sent a generic email, but I got my haircut canceled. So I mean, third world or first world problems, right? I shouldn't be worried about that. But yeah, we're letting this thing rock throughout the whole thing. I might order some clippers and get it cut because it is getting real, real long. I don't like it at all. It makes me look fatter than I already am. And I'm gaining weight in this apocalypse. God, it's been so long since I've done a video. I bet if you looked at the last one I did and now I'm like 1,000 pounds heavier. My face looks fucking fat. I don't know. I'm rusty. I haven't been on camera in a long time. But yeah, I love you guys. I hope everybody is doing well. Thank you to those of you who have reached out and just checked up on me. I really appreciate that. It means a lot. Um, Through all the chaos that's going on, to take the time and just, think about somebody and check in with them. It means a lot. So y'all know who you are. All right. So I think, like, literally I have a ton of stuff. It's crazy. Probably the best way to do this, I'm just gonna like start with a pile, maybe 2 piles, and then I'll just put it to the side so I know what I've showed off, and then because I can't do this all in one video. So yeah, we're just gonna go get right into it. We're gonna dive right in. So first up, we have Camp Coldbrook. It's a Joe Dante Presents. It's a new one from Shout Scream Factory. Yep, Scream Factory. I put this on last night and I started watching it. It's okay. Pretty run of the mill. Found footage. Daniel Harris is in it, so it's pretty cool. But yeah, these like found footage team go to this, they're hurting for business or for a good show. So they go to this secluded spot. I think it's in the woods. Well, yeah, Camp Coldbrook. And shit went down there. Some people were murdered and, that sort of story. So there's that one. It's a new one. I actually got this today from Dark Force. Really excited to check this one out. Yeti, I've actually never seen this movie, so nice new one from Dark Force. It's kind of like a ripoff of Godzilla, King Kong 1977 ripoff. It looks ridiculous, like the actual Yeti. It looks like a African dude with like a fucking Sasquatch body. It's crazy. And then I got Cube on Blu-ray. I got a bunch of stuff from Amazon UK. Luckily, because I think Amazon is holding shipments now, so like literally, all these people are sending me friend requests. It's weird. I never get any friend requests. And over the last like 2 weeks, I've gotten a bunch. All horror people, so shout out to all of you. But anyways, yeah, I had a huge order I'd placed on Amazon Germany, and it all shipped out like right before shit went down, and they stopped. They put all the shipments on hold. So I'm thankful for that. It's all been coming in over the last few days. But great movie, obviously. Cube. I didn't need this. I have a Steelbook Blu-ray of it, but I did want a little regular edition just for convenience purposes. And yeah, this movie's awesome. If you haven't seen Cube, check it out. It's really good. Then we have one, Brain Slasher. I actually didn't know what this was until I picked it up. I just thought the cover looked fucking awesome. I saw that Bruce Campbell was in it. So yeah, it's called Mind Warp. That's the alternate title, or I guess Brain Slasher is the alternate title. I think this movie, if I'm not mistaken, was put out by Twilight Time. Unless Mind Warp is, they put out a movie called Mind Warp. I'm pretty sure it's the same movie, but that cover artwork got me, reeled me right in. Then I've grabbed a bunch of these like keep case editions of Wicked Vision, because Wicked Vision is an awesome German company. They put out a lot of, I think it's Germany, but it's they put out a lot of really good media books. So I grabbed a bunch of their keep case editions. They did a full moon set, but this one is obviously the classic Lovecraft's Necronomicon that did not have a Blu-ray release for the longest time, and then they put out a media book of it, and then they just put out a regular keep case edition. So I'm obsessed with this movie, and so I had to order it. Even though I have, I think, all 3 covers of the media book. You guys know I'm crazy. I'm fucking crazy, and now that shit's going down, I haven't stopped. Like, I haven't slowed down my buying really, which is ridiculous, because the last thing I should be doing is hoarding movies when you can't even get food or buy toilet paper. But I don't think I'll ever change, as long as I can afford to. I can't even afford it. What am I saying? As long as I am me and continue to be like addicted to the things that I collect, I'll never stop. Head of the Family, Demonic Toys. These are all releases that have come out in, I think, Full Moon put them all out. They're all Full Moon films, fun movies. Dial Moon versus Demonic Toys. Dollman, great classic movie. Laser Kill, and actually I ordered Hideous as well, and it got lost. It was like the one that was separated from the shipment for whatever reason, and it hasn't come yet, so getting nervous. Laser Kill, another awesome movie, kind of obscure Full Moon flick, Charles Band flick, that actually didn't have a release for a long time. And Robot Wars, so that's awesome. These are all really cool. They're numbered editions. Kind of see it like that. Yep, it's got, are they numbered editions? I thought they were. Could be wrong there. Yeah, maybe. Oh, yeah, they're numbered right on the front. Number 5. There you go, right on the bottom there. So that's cool. Awesome. Goodness there. And then I got this beautiful Vincent Price collection. Got a bunch of awesome classic flicks. There's only 500 of these made. I love Vincent Price. I love everything he was ever in, pretty much. And I didn't really need this, because I think most of the films on this were in the Scream Factory collections, but I figured, what the hell. I pre-ordered this a while ago. So 500 made. I don't know if it's sold out or not, but it's got all the classic Abominable Dr. Phibes. And I can't read German, but Theater of Blood. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It looks like 7 or 8 films. So the Vincent Price collection, very beautiful. Gonna keep that one sealed. Then I got this from an online seller, or actually not an online seller. So I'm forgetting his name, but it's something Sterling, David Sterling maybe. And I caught wind that he had put this Camp Blood. Sorry about the dehumidifier. Camp Blood box set out, and I've actually never seen these movies, so I wanted to grab this. Sterling Entertainment. It's kind of weird. It's like a cardboard box, but it's really really cool imagery, and it's very like vibrant. So super cool. And I know these are like really low budget. There's like 8 or 9 of them maybe. And to be honest, I yeah, I don't know if they're killer clowns or what, but they're slasher movies. Camp Blood, obviously, just like low budget slasher flick. So awesome. This is a really cool set. Let's see here. Cardboard. Peel that, and you've got all the oh, rad. So you've got all the movies on Blu-rays. So it's it's Camp Blood 1 and 2. That's weird. They put the first two on one disc, and then 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, 6, 7, 8, and 9, 10. So all of the Camp Blood films are in the box. So really cool. Happy to support. I think it's David Sterling, Mr. Sterling, because I like, that he took the time to make this box set. It's really cool. So that's radical. All right, everything over here, I guess I'm going to save for another day. But we'll go down here. I got a ton of media books. So this just came out, Madman, and honestly, this was put out by Subculture, and they actually had put out a media book previously. It's a little bit shorter, a little bit fatter. So I'm going to assume that this is probably the same thing as that. So I don't know if they just re-released it in like a thinner, taller format, excuse me, but I don't know. I fucking love Madman, so I had to grab it. Madman's probably one of my fave slashers for sure. And then dumbass me. So Jesse on Diabolic DVD had posted these, and I thought this was Return of the Living Dead. What is it? It's what's the fucking name? Nights of the Living Dead or whatever it is. I thought it was the first two films. These are really awesome. I actually really love these movies. They're very atmospheric, and the first one on the train, and then the second one with that weird, like, handicapped dude. It's kind of like Renfield, but I don't know. I just really love these movies. The Templars or whatever. I forget the name now. It's Revenge of the Living Dead or something like that. You guys know what I'm talking about. Blue Underground put out that awesome Coffin box set. But anyways, I thought that they put out the first two. Come to find out, it's just the first film with two different covers. So these are 666 releases. I got number 186 on this one and number 26 on this one. So I really do dig that classic cover artwork. And I actually have a poster over there of it too. An Italian poster. I think it's the third one. Night of the Seagulls, maybe. I don't know. Scream Factory put out like the second or the third, I believe. I don't know why they didn't get the right some issue, but anyways, these are great. So if you haven't seen them, check them out. They're really gothic-y, very atmospheric, really cool, like just really cool atmosphere, honestly, and they're fun. So what's the director's name? Armando de Osorio. I don't know what else he did, but these are great. So, yeah, little hooded Templars terrorizing the townfolk. Then I grabbed Eden Lake, which is classic modern horror, great film. So I really dug the artwork on this one. This is from number 185. I got the holographic number thing on the back. Really cool. I don't know what that play button is, so I don't recognize the icon there or the logo. Pretz Media, but really cool artwork. Couldn't pass that one up. Great film. And then I love this movie. I've talked about this movie a lot. Night of Death. This is a Camera Obscura release. There's another media book that was put out recently as well that I picked up because I'm just such a fan of this movie. I think it's great. You should definitely check it out. But yeah, I'm excited to see this. Watch this movie from this beautiful Camera Obscura release. I love this movie. Check it out. It's so good. Nice twist at the end, and just the old folk in the old folks home. They're very, very, very creepy. I love it. It's about this woman that goes to like an old folks home. I forget why, but she's basically like new, like an intern or whatever, and she starts caring for the old folk in the home. But there's like kind of a conspiracy and some big twist, but they're very creepy. It reminds me of something else too, and I can't remember right now but some sort of like real life horror story. But anyways, check it out, Night of Death. It's really good. It was put out by Synapse. They put out a DVD of it, but there was never an American Blu-ray. And then some other foreign company put out, I think. Who was it? Oh man, I can't remember, but it was definitely put out. But then Camera Obscura put it out. Camera Obscura is great. They do some really, really high quality stuff. Now, next up, we have Funny Man. I love this movie. It's bad, but it's great. I love the setting and the castle. So I first heard about this movie from a friend of mine when I was going to school in North Carolina. He had a book, Clive Barker's like Horror A through Z. And I, shout out to you, Alexander Lumberjack, by the way. Yeah, it was Clive Barker talked about this movie in his book. And I just, based on his recommendation of the film, I wanted to check it out. It's very cheeky, and that's kind of a quote they use, but it's very, like, quirky, I guess you could say. But it's fun, and it's basically about this guy that inherits this mansion from Christopher Lee. It actually has like a cameo with Christopher Lee, and he and his family move to this mansion. He's like a cokehead, like just ridiculous loser, gambler, cokehead dude. Moves there because he inherits the mansion, and basically the funny man is evoked somehow, some way, and basically just like dances around and kills people one by one. And it's a good character. It's a fun character. It's almost like not Freddy Krueger, but like kind of like a more of a comedic villain, I guess you could say. So he jokes and he sings and he kills, and some funny. There's one scene with like a I can't even remember now, like some sort of chicken. I don't know, but this woman's eyeballs get blown out, and it's ridiculous. But all the while, so the family's there, they're getting killed and stalked one by one in this mansion, while this one dude's just like on a coke binge, who owns the house, and just like rocking out in this room. And then his cousin or somebody related to him is like carting a bunch of, I think, like equipment to the house or something like that, and he's got like a crew of vagrants and just like people that he picks up hitchhiking, and they go to the house and they get stalked and killed one by one by the funny man. And it's just great. So this is put out by Wicked Vision, and they actually did 3 different covers. So if I can find them, I'll show you. Striking out here though. Oh, man, maybe they're on the other side. Yeah, they are. Cool down. All right, cool. So because I love these, I love this movie. And Subculture actually put out the DVD, I believe, and it had a really cool slipcover. I actually bought it, sold it, then I bought it again, and then they released a regular keep case edition in the UK. I don't know who put it out. I don't think it was Subculture, but it was a Blu-ray, black case, standard edition. And then now Wicked Vision put out these amazing tri-cover Funny Man media books, and I'm just such a fucking lover of this movie, so I had to grab them. But yeah, they're really cool. There's that one. That's probably my favorite. And then this one's really, they're all great. I love them all. And yeah, it's just fun. If you like campy, I don't know, it's kind of a unique film, really, but it's just good. Like, the performance from the funny man is fun. It's funny. It's fun. And he looks great. Like the practical effects and the suit that he wears is really cool. So that's that. That's the funny man. Then I grabbed The Creeper, which is an amazing film. I actually first saw this movie when it was put out by Scorpion, I think, or Code Red, one of the two. And so I had to grab these. And actually, I went on the hunt. So these are from X-Rated, which is a German or UK company. They put out these amazing media books as well. And I grabbed the 3 editions, I think cover A, B, and C. If you haven't seen Creeper, check it out. It's a really good movie. I love it. I love the setting. And it's just brutal. But I'm trying to see here. Yeah, so it's cover A, B, and C. So this cover actually, I really dig that too. But it's like a wilderness setting, like very vast landscape. It's really awesome. And just some psychos hunting people type thing. It's great. Yeah, so I love this cover. This one was really rare. It was hard to find. I actually found one copy from a third-party seller on Amazon Germany, and I got it. So I'm super stoked to have that. But yeah, check out The Creeper if you haven't seen it. Then I grabbed, of course, Candyman media book. I love Candyman. Who doesn't love Candyman? So kind of bummed that the remake's supposed to be shit, but doesn't really surprise me. I'm not the biggest fan of that dude, to be honest with you. Bone Tomahawk, awesome. I had to grab that. Great movie. Western horror, kind of. Western, really good. And then No Visitors. I've never seen this movie. Shock Entertainment. Don't know much about it. If you guys know anything about it, let me know. Picked it up from Jesse, so looks like some pretty gory, gouged eyeballs and slit throats and brutality on the back there. And then we have one more movie here, and I can't remember the fucking name of it because it's in German, of course. But man, I really wish they would just put it on here. Subculture killing it lately with these media books. But yeah, this one. Sorry, drawing a blank there. I can't read the German, but yeah. So I went on a spree of picking up German media books recently, and all right. So I'm gonna stop there. I think that. Oh well, yeah. I got this one too, and I don't know the name of this one either. So I'm sorry, guys. Good old Team Money, right? Coming at you with the same old bullshit. I don't even know what this movie is either. So, yeah, love the cover artwork though. So that's awesome. I'm a sucker for some good media books. Sometimes I just see them on Amazon Germany. I'm like, oh, I like that cover. Oh, that looks awesome. I like that, and I just spend my money on stupidly. But a lot of time, I don't make too many mistakes. I mean, as far as good films go. But anyways, yeah. So that's it. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope everybody is well. Team Money, back up with it. And like I said, I got a ton of shit right here. So another week or two's worth of shit to go over with you guys. So stay tuned for that. I will definitely be back. Stay safe out there, guys. And talk to you later. Good to be back. Peace. Whoa. Peace.